Hi everyone. Few people have asked me how I prepare kefir. Kefir is basically a probiotic which you can make yourself. You get two types. You get water and you get milk. I'm a vegan, so I don't use the milk one. I use a water one. So I'm going to prepare some now. People can have a look. It's really very simple and it's great. Especially as vegans, because we eat a lot of seitan and sort of, this processed food, I find that if I eat that and I don't do anything else with it, I tend to get bloated stomach. But if I take kefir, I don't tend to get a bloated stomach. And yeah, it's really good for you. Cheers. All right, enjoy. Hi, so for the kefir, you're going to need some kefir, which is that. Mine's already in there and it's been brewing, so I'll take that out and show you later. You need some clean water, non-tap water, so either distilled or mineral water, because they don't like chlorine. Kefir is a living organism. And then we have obviously a cup. We need a bottle with one of those lids that obviously can build up a bit of pressure. You want some ginger. I normally make a ginger drink out of it. It comes out pretty nice. You want some unrefined sugar. So I use sort of like a raw cane sugar. A teeny weeny pinch of Himalayan salt to put some of the natural sort of minerals back into the distilled water that I use. I've got a nice distiller there that I use. Excuse the mop. Then you need a sieve. It's got to be plastic. Again, the kefir itself does not like metal. So even the spoon I use to stir everything with is plastic. And then obviously just a container to capture all the kefir when I sieve it. Right. Okay, first I've got obviously the kefir from before, so I'm going to sieve that out into the other jar. Just give it a bit of a stir to get it all mixed up so it comes out more easily. There you go, that's all the kefir out. What I normally do as well is I give it a quick rinse of water. This just basically removes all the old water and everything else and kind of just gives them a little shower really, or quick bath, whatever you want to call it. So that's done. This is what it looks like. Mine's a bit brown, but yeah, normally cleaned properly and everything else, it's quite brown. It's nice and crystally. I don't know if you can see that. And yeah, you could eat that directly. There's no problem at all. It's a pretty strong probiotic, but we normally go for the juice they make. Right. So next we prepare the food or the mixture that the kefir goes in. So we have some sugar here. Got a cup here. I normally fill it up to about halfway. That's it. And then add a little bit of warm water to dissolve it. So I've added some hot water, just making sure that the sugar is melted inside. Now we don't want to add the kefir to hot water. They don't like being boiled alive. So basically we'll let that mix. I'll add a little bit of cool water inside. And then I will mix that with some more water and then put the kefir in. Right, that looks pretty mixed. Lovely. Okay, we have the old jar that had the kefir inside. I've obviously sieved that, taken it out. I've given it a good rinse because we always like a fresh start. Got the distilled water here, so I'm gonna fill that up. Now, how much you use obviously depends on how much kefir and everything else, but I normally go for about a litre and a half because that's as much as I can drink really. So there we go. Yeah, that's done. Then I'll add the sugar mixture inside. Be careful this doesn't spill because it is so sticky and sweet. Right, that goes in. Nice. Still a little bit left in there, so I'll just add a bit more water. Try and get those last bits out. It doesn't have to be totally dissolved. There can be obviously some residue left over. The grains will be sure to polish that off, so you don't need to worry about it. Lovely. Okay, we're almost there. So now I'm just going to put like literally like a pinch of salt in there. It just adds some of the minerals back in there, and they do like it, so why not? Right, add the kefir in. They don't like metal, so remember it's the plastic. I'm going to try and do this with one hand. Oh. That's it, they're all in there. Excellent, they'll all stick at the bottom. Give it a little maybe whirl. And yeah, put it in a warm, dark place. Cover it up, don't seal it. They do like a little bit of air, so I normally put that over it and put it up in the corner. You can see the difference from what was made and what we've just made. The reason why that is lighter is because the kefir has eaten all the sugar and therefore lightened the water, and that's kind of how you know it's ready. You normally leave it from 4 days, 5 days, depends how much kefir grain you've got and how quickly they eat it. Brilliant. Now to make the kefir drink that I make, I mean, you could just drink that straight away. I like to add flavors. I love ginger, so I normally make a ginger drink. It's like a ginger beer, basically. Once I seal this and store it for a while, there is some pressure that builds up in here. It's naturally carbonated, and then you get like a natural fizzy drink. Right, you can use different types of fruits. You could use basically anything you want. So I'm going to use the ginger, so I'm going to put loads of that in there. There we go. Okay, the ginger's in the bottle. Now I'll add the kefir. I've transferred it to a jug, so basically I don't end up spilling it everywhere. I still will, but that's okay. So let's get that in there. See if I can go faster, 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 faster. That's not bad aim. I know I'm going to mess it up just now, but let's keep going. Let's keep going. There we go. That's it. Just leave a little bit of space. There's normally a line in these bottles that tell you so it doesn't explode. I can put a little bit more, so I'll do that. Perfect. And then I'm going to add a tiny bit of sugar. So when I mean tiny, I literally mean tiny. So the idea of this sugar, this like residue of kefir in there, they'll eat a little bit of this, and as they eat this, they will create more gas, so you get your little fizzy drink. I think I'll put just a wee bit more in there actually. There's no harm, make it slightly sweeter. And that's it. Top it. Give it a little shake. And store it in the fridge a couple of days. It'll pop open and you've got your drink ready. So yeah, that's how you make your kefir. Hope you enjoyed that.